Becoming a successful travel influencer requires way more than just pretty photos and videos. It involves building a whole unique, profitable brand and business online. Through my influencer career, I've gotten paid to go on trips through the Caribbean, Europe, Asia, and created content for surf schools to luxury resorts. If you've ever scrolled through social media, seeing content from beautiful destinations around the world thinking that is exactly what I want to do, then this video is for you. When I was working in corporate America in New York City, I remember scrolling through Instagram in my cubicle, seeing influencers travel the world and thinking that is exactly what I want to do. And it became my mission to figure out how. I spent all of my free time, sometimes on work hours, taking action and trying to learn exactly how I could make it a sustainable business and how I could even get paid. I didn't love my job. I had limited vacation time, and I knew there was a whole world out there for me to see. And if that sounds like you right now, sitting at a desk wondering if this could actually be real, I want you to know that's exactly where I started. If I can do it, you can too. I knew that being location independent and working with travel brands would be my ideal situation. And I thought as I was scrolling, if they could do it, then why couldn't I? Personally, I didn't have a blueprint back then. I had to figure this out through trial and error and a lot of mistakes and a lot of learning. And that's one of the reasons I eventually created the Travel Influencer Handbook, because I get so many questions about this. I know it's like a different world if you didn't come from it, and I don't want you to have to reinvent the wheel. So before we get into the how-to, let's first clarify what a travel influencer actually is. A travel influencer is someone who has established credibility in the travel space with the ability to affect travel decisions of others due to their authority, knowledge, position, or relationship with their audience. So this goes far beyond just posting pretty photos and videos. You are a content creator, a storyteller, a community builder, and often a brand ambassador. And the influencers who actually get paid are the ones who understand this from the very beginning. It doesn't mean you need 1 million followers. Even if you have just 1,000 followers, if you can influence 900 of them to go somewhere, that is a lot of people and that is a lot of power. I know a lot of you are wondering if the market right now is too saturated, but honestly, with the rise of AI, UGC, and micro-influencers, brands are actively looking for creators with real connections and trust. This is no longer about having the biggest following. It's about influence, engagement, and conversion, and basically just being a real person online and not some artificially generated one. That's actually really good news if you are just starting out. A successful travel influencer doesn't just have followers, they have a community that trusts them. And that only happens when you stop treating this like a hobby and start treating it like a business. This mindset alone will change how you show up, how brands see you, and how you get paid. I've also been doing this long enough to grow through a pandemic. When travel stopped globally, many influencers lost their only source of income overnight. So that's when it became very clear who had built a sustainable business and who hadn't. I was able to continue growing because I had diversified income streams and digital assets. And that's exactly why the newest edition of the Travel Influencer Handbook focuses so heavily on building your online business empire and sustainability, not just brand deals. So here are the steps to become a travel influencer this year. Step 1, find your travel niche. Finding your niche is such a crucial first step because it is the specific area of travel that you're most passionate and knowledgeable about. This is the area that you can create the most content on. It should reflect your unique experiences and perspective. And when you have a clear niche, it becomes easier to create content, attract the right audience, and work with brands that align with your values. For example, are you focused on luxury couple destinations or solo female travel? They're going to have very different content and very different audiences. Step 2 is to pick one platform and get really freaking good at it. Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. Do not try to do everything at once. If you chase two rabbits, you won't catch either one. So choose one platform and make it your job to get really good at creating content there. That means learning what performs, what converts, and what kind of content the platform actually rewards. The popularity of video is no longer a secret. Visibility comes from showing up on camera. Now you might be wondering, how do I create content that actually grows my channel and grows my accounts? Consistency is key. If you are starting from scratch, I recommend a simple challenge where you post every single day for 30, 60, or 90 days. Worst case scenario is you gain confidence and you learn a lot. And to create scroll-stopping videos, you need three things: a strong hook, clear value, whether that's education, inspiration, or entertainment, and simplicity. Face in front of the camera. Raw, real content is performing way better than overly polished content and overly generic content, especially with AI. When someone lands on your page, everything should also feel cohesive. You want to build a cohesive brand. Your colors, your fonts, your tone, and overall aesthetic should match your brand. You're not just posting content, you're building a recognizable personal brand. This matters more than people realize when brands are deciding who to work with. Step 3 is to build your portfolio. As you get better at content creation, you need to showcase what you do and your own portfolio. This shows brands what you're capable of creating and the value you bring. This can live on your website or a simple portfolio page to start, even a Canva website, and there are so many Canva templates you can choose from. Next comes your media kit and rate card. Think of your media kit as a resume for influencers. It highlights your brand, your audience, your numbers, your reach, your past work, and your rate card clearly communicates exactly what you charge for content, posts, videos, and UGC. You can also download my exact media kit and rate card template that you can plug and play yourself when you download the Travel Influencer Handbook. Partnering with travel brands is one of the main ways influencers monetize, and in my opinion, the funnest way to create content and make money. Start with brands that genuinely align with your niche and values. A successful partnership is always based on mutual benefit. Long-term relationships will always be more valuable than one-off deals. And next, we get into pitching hotels and travel brands. Landing your first opportunities is honestly a numbers game. I used to email and DM dozens of businesses on a daily basis. There were no responses, there will be rejections, but your first yes makes it all worth it. The key is focusing on the value you bring, not just what you want. And I'll also share a link to my compilation of over 100 platforms that pay content creators. These also include agencies that you can sign up for, and you will get collaborations that you qualify for delivered to your inbox on a daily or weekly basis. At the end of the day, this is building a business. You have the power to grow it, scale it, and design a life around it. You can work with hotels, brands, tourism boards, and eventually build multiple income streams beyond just brand deals. When you have the numbers, that is the most powerful piece, and you can go in so many more directions. If you are serious about becoming a travel influencer and getting started the right way, sustainably, strategically, and authentically, download the newest edition of the Travel Influencer Handbook in the video description. It includes everything I've learned from building this multiple six-figure influencer business. It is updated regularly, and it is designed to meet you exactly where you are now. Let me know if you have any questions at any time. I would be honored to guide you and help you, and I will see you in the next video.